Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Box Office Talk. This is the show where I break down what happens at the box office, see if my predictions for the top 5 are correct, and make predictions for next week's top 5. So let's get right on into it. And I just want to say, out of the way, I really messed up my prediction last week because of one thing. I didn't realize that the Steve Jobs movie was only in limited release this weekend, and its official nationwide release was October 23rd, so I'm pretty dumb. My apologies to everyone out there. Also, besides Steve Jobs, I pretty much got everything wrong anyways, so let's talk about what happened. Number 1 at the box office was actually The Martian once again. It hit it right out of the park, making $37 million this weekend, and that adds to its total of $108 million, which I'm very proud of because I frickin' loved The Martian, as you know, and I can't wait for everyone who hasn't seen it yet to go see it because I love The Martian because it's probably my favorite film of the year yet. I don't know. I'm still thinking about The Martian. The point is, if you haven't seen The Martian yet, please go see it right away. Number 2 is Hotel Transylvania 2, once again, making $20 million, and it adds to its total of $116 million. And I think Hotel Transylvania 2 is actually about to surpass the first film's total domestic run, I'm pretty sure, which congratulations on Hotel Transylvania 2 for that. I know it's already broken the record for highest weekend in September, so that's pretty cool. Number 3 was the new release Pan, which got panned by critics. Anyways, it got $15 million this weekend on a budget of $150 million. Yeah, Pan is not only getting panned by critics, but it is bombing at the box office, and apparently for good reason, because Rotten Tomatoes has it in the 20s. So good on you, Joe Wright, for making this apparently horrible film. Number 4 is The Intern, making $8 million, and it adds to a total of $49 million, and I still haven't seen The Intern. I don't know if I ever will, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. Number 5 was a movie I actually saw on Saturday, and I will review it as soon as I can, guys. Sicario. It made $7 million this weekend, and it adds to a total of $26 million, and it's just $4 million away from its $30 million budget. And I'm very proud by this because I'll get more in depth about Sicario in my review, but I frickin' loved it. It was terrific. Number 6 was Maze Runner: The Scorched Trials. It made $5 million this weekend, and that adds to its total of $70 million, and that's pretty good. It's got $9 million away from its $61 million budget, so it's making a good profit now. You know, I'm pretty sure they paid off whatever budget they had to do. Whatever I'm saying. What I meant to say was Maze Runner, good on you. But number 7 was a movie I saw Thursday, and I do have a review up for, The Walk. This movie is bombing. Though its budget is only $35 million, this weekend it made $3,650,000. And as you know, it was open last weekend in like IMAX screening, like special screenings like around the United States. But the problem is, adding this weekend's numbers, the total for The Walk is only $6 million, which is very disappointing because I thought The Walk was a pretty good movie, and the budget for The Walk is extremely low, so seeing it bomb like this is actually pretty sad. Guys, if you haven't seen The Walk yet, please just go see it. At number 8 was Black Mass. It made $3,130,000 this weekend, and that adds to a total of $57 million. That's pretty good. It's getting slowly away from its budget of $53 million, and it's definitely not going to get any higher. I think it's going to stop at around like 65, between $70 million, and I think that's pretty good for this movie. I'm just glad that a Johnny Depp movie wasn't terrible and didn't bomb for once. So hey, that's pretty good. Number 9 is Everest, a movie I literally saw like an hour and a half ago, and I'll get in depth in my review for that as well, but I thought the Everest was a good movie. It made $3,030,000 this weekend, and that adds to a total of $38 million. And you might think, oh, that's pretty good for Everest, but you look at its budget of $55 million, and you realize, oh wait, it made $3 million this weekend, it has a total of 38, but the budget is 55. Oh no. And I'm really sad by that because Everest was a good movie. I really enjoyed it, so seeing it bomb like this, that's really sad to see. And closing out the box office, number 10 was M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's The Visit. The Visit is about to leave the top 10 entirely. It made $2 million this weekend, and that adds to its total of 61. And I just gotta say, the last time I'm talking about The Visit in box office talk, thank you, M. Night, for making a good movie, and you've been rewarded with $61 million. Good on you, and please make good original thrillers, because clearly that's where you shine. And now it's time for the fun part, predicting next week's top 5, and the 3 movies that are coming out that are going to affect it are Goosebumps, Crimson Peak, and Bridge of Spies. Now I'm going to predict that number 1 will be Goosebumps, and by the way, I have an announcement to make. This Tuesday, I am actually attending my first advanced screening, and it will be for Goosebumps. I'm very excited by this because it's the first time I'm seeing an advanced screening, like, before anyone else, and I'm very happy. I'm very excited to see it. Hopefully, I don't get shoved out because you gotta get there early and reserve seats and whatnot, but I'm really excited now. And I'll get my review for Goosebumps out as soon as I see it. But moving on from Goosebumps, number 2, I think will be Crimson Peak. It looks like one of those horror films that a lot of people will be intrigued to see, and sorry, Spielberg, I love you, but I don't think Bridge of Spies is going to be that much of a moneymaker. I think it'll get number 3 for sure. I'm pretty sure it will make a lot of money because it's a Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks movie. But when you open it the same weekend as a family film that has a lot of nostalgia from people's childhoods and a horror film by Guillermo del Toro, you're probably not going to do that well. But moving on, I think number 4 will be The Martian, and number 5 will be Hotel Transylvania 2. But what are your predictions for next week's top 5? Leave it in the comments below, and if you got the top 5 for this weekend right, then you're going to get a shout out right now. Unless you didn't get it right, then whoopsie. Also, yes, I am aware that the Disney Channel original movie Invisible Sister came out, and unfortunately, due to some stuff that came up this weekend, largely having to go see Sicario and Everest and all that, I was not able to watch it, and I still haven't seen it, but I will, and if it's terrible, I will rant on it just like my traditional style on hating on Disney. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.